11 now. A new Derbyshire-based adoption service for dogs has reached its first birthday, so we thought we'd catch up with Dogs Blog to see how they're getting on. The national service works with over 75 rescue centres all over the UK, and since Dogs Blog was launched, they've rehomed, get this, over 1,400 dogs across the country. Well, I'm pleased to say that joining me in the studio is Managing Director Ryan O'Meara, and also the team from the RSPCA here in Derby, who brought in along Max. Just introduce yourselves, because we've got you, Malcolm, as your role within the centre. You're looking after Max as one of your charges, as it were.
Well, I'm the centre manager for Derby and District.
And who's this that is handling Max, and he looks very content with?
Stuart Thorpe, one of our supervisors.
Stuart's clearly got the magic touch. Well, I imagine you all have, actually. But tell me a little bit, Ryan, about this idea for Dogs Blog, because it was truly one of those light bulb moments, wasn't it? And you work within the industry, if you like. I mean, you've always had a passion for canines.
Yeah, I think the idea for Dogs Blog really came about actually in the late 90s, almost pre-internet. What it was, I used to watch, as a lot of people did, the programme Pet Rescue on a tea time, and every time at the end of it they'd have an appeal for a dog, and then the next day they'd always say, don't ring in for Max or whoever it was. 1,000 people offered him a new home, and I used to think, wow, where were you? He's needed a new home for a year or 2 years. And then I realised it's not their fault, they just didn't know he was there. And I just thought, if you could connect the two things, where you could say to people, actually, here is a virtual window, if you like, into the world of all the dogs in all the rescues all over the country, I guarantee your perfect dog is there somewhere. And I think a lot of what I've tried to get across is the idea, well, even the word rescue dog almost has connotations that there's something a bit wrong with them, but there isn't. There is literally thousands of dogs in adoption shelters who are brilliant, like Max. Max would make a perfect pet for somebody, and a lot of people, I think, they think about rescue and think, should I, shouldn't I, and they maybe go down the pedigree puppy route, which is fine, but don't do it because you think there is something wrong with the dogs that are in rescue. And with Dogs Blog, we've kind of opened a lot of people's eyes to the fact when they've looked at the site, I never look at that. There's a fantastic looking German Shepherd or an 8-month-old Rottweiler, or any dog you can imagine is somewhere in rescue, because somewhere along the line their life's not worked out perfectly, and they've, through no fault of their own, find themselves looking for a new home.
So the way the website works is you can even go in down the regional route and look at dogs in your area, or if people can be very fixated on the breed they would like, you have a list of breeds as well, and it may be that, are you careful then when it comes to matching people up? You know, if somebody from Derbyshire is looking at a dog in Devon, is that realistic?
Absolutely. Something that we've been quite conscious to say to people is, there's nothing wrong with being fixated on the breed. That's a good thing. You've done your research, you know the breed that suits you. With Dogs Blog, what we want first is you to pick your ideal dog, because it's not like buying a car where you should literally sort of look in the nearest location to you. If the right dog for you happens to be a Tibetan Terrier up in Perthshire, if he's the right dog, be prepared to get in your car, go and see him, because he's a commitment maybe for another 15, 16 years. And we have had instances of people adopting dogs from Manchester where they've travelled to Carlisle, and I think you said earlier you found people via Dogs Blog that are coming from all over the place.
So visitors coming into Derby, well look, let me give you an idea of how Dogs Blog works. If you want to look yourself, by the way, dogsblog.com, it couldn't be more straightforward. But some of the animals on there have these, modern technologies. We've obviously got photos, the vast majority of them, really in-depth descriptions about their characters and what's known of their background and their history. But also you can enjoy a little bit of YouTube technology and a video of the animals themselves. Here's the one for Max, who joins us in the studio. Hello everyone, Max was brought into RSPCA Derby and District when his owners could no longer look after him. Max is a 7-year-old German Shepherd. He is currently lacking his fur, which had to be shaven off as it was badly matted. So that's how the video begins, and continues for a good minute and a half on there, showing him busy playing away, very nonchalantly, just not bothered about the camera being there, and I have to say, he looks so cute. But it's a brilliant reflection of the dog that's now been brought into the studio to meet us. I knew already I was going to fall in love with this dog's face. He's a real cutie, isn't he? Tell me a little bit about the the effort then of going and getting these profiles on organisations like the RSPCA, is it worth the effort for your staff?
It is definitely worth the effort, yes. I mean, as well as Max, we've got a lot of other dogs down there that are all looking for good homes. And I think the good thing about the Dogs blog is rather than just a picture, you can actually see them moving around and show a little bit of their character and personality.
Now, he's settled down in this studio and just had a bit of a sniff, and he's got settled. He's an absolute winner, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's a really good dog. I mean, like all the other dogs that come down there, it's not for any fault of their own. There can be a number of reasons why they come in. But Max has had it quite rough, really, because when he did come in, his coat was all matted, and it was quite uncomfortable for him. That's why he's had a full shave. But it's growing back.
Definitely growing back, becoming furry again, yeah. And in terms of, because as a dog lover, and I imagine, you know, when Ryan was saying about those appeals at the end of Pet Rescue, and, you know, all these people would come forward, it's lethal for somebody like me, as an animal lover, to come down to the RSPCA. We did it when we got our cats, and, you know, I wanted to take them all home, but thankfully we gave Moss a lovely home, and he's very happy for the cat, probably, 10 years on now, if not longer. And you get those eyes staring back at you, and you don't know which way to turn. It's like opening a lovely box of chocolates. You want them all. With the website, I suppose if you are an emotional person about this, you can remove yourself slightly.
Yeah, it's a good idea, because obviously going down there can be quite emotional, really, because all the dogs are barking and wanting attention, and the cats that we've got down there as well. So it can be quite upsetting. So there is a little bit of distance, I suppose, with the website, and you can get to know all the information about them as well, which is useful.
For the hopeless cases like me, then turn up. Ryan, in terms of getting this off the ground, because as we've mentioned, you work with lots of different pet charities across the UK. How easy were they to get on side?
Initially, I think part of the reason why it took me a while to launch it rather than in the 90s was the technology of blogging became new. That was the light bulb moment when I used a blog and I thought, wow, this is easy. And then it sort of, the two things collided, and I thought, right, now I get it. If we put dogs on a blog style website and we make it really easy, where you could literally find any dog within one click, then that will get across maybe the technophobes. So even, you know, people who are very, very technically phobic can use Dogs blog. Then what we needed to do was obviously say to all the charities, because obviously there's the huge charities, the RSPCA, the biggest, the Dogs Trust, and then there's the really little guys who work. What we wanted to do is just say, look, it's a level playing field. It doesn't matter how big you are, it doesn't matter about anything like that. We'll all get the same platform to promote your dogs. Once we started doing it and they had a look, nearly everybody just said, I want in, and we still get it now. By the time I go back to the office, there will be one charity that's contacted us and said, we've got some dogs, can we go on there? And then we've got the breed specialist charities, so we've got, if you wanted a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler, there are breed specialist rehoming centres. And the other thing that we've introduced this year is, because we've got now 1,700 dogs into new homes via the site, because we've sort of had such a big success, what we've realised is, if we can also turn our attentions to maybe stopping dogs getting into a rescue situation, because what we've experienced is sometimes people who are at the end of their tether, I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe someone listening to this now who's got a dog that is driving them mad. What a lot of people sometimes do when they rehome a dog is it's a culmination of little things, and then one morning they may be getting the children ready for school and the dog's gone and done something and they go, that's it, today you're off. What we've done with Dogs blog is we've said, stop, come to us, we'll try and connect you with a behaviourist. We actually work with a company, believe it or not, that called DAP, that do pheromones for dogs. So there are lots and lots of little things that we can maybe do now to actually stop dogs going into that rescue system in the first place. So Dogs blog's kind of a two-way thing now, is we're trying to make it easy to get dogs out of the homing shelters, and also trying to put a little barrier up to people who are maybe at the end of the tether and say, let's see if we can stop your dog going in. And ultimate aim is to reduce the number of dogs in shelters, because there's about 100,000, so that's the aim of the site ultimately.
Oh, Max just putting in his here on that. But look, we'll break down for some music and return to chat a little bit more about Dogs blog and how it's widened out from dogs and gone into the feline world and even bunny rabbits, I understand.